From the leg drag that you guys were doing, look how my head is on the inside of the knee. If you're here, it's gonna be a little bit harder. This guy's gonna use this knee on your chest, right? So make sure you guys head inside, arm on the outside. I'm squeezing this leg with my head and my arm. Now from here, I insert my knee, my elbow rolls back, I sit down, and I'm already fishing the heel. So I land here, fishing the heel, okay? Now I'm gonna start falling, right? This is the moment, look. Because I'm falling, he's gonna feel this knee. So usually the person needs to raise the hips. When he raises the hips, then I can start inserting my leg. And I always turn to the side of the heel. I don't like much going here, right? Because I feel like when I go on this side, this guy will roll, and then, the heel slips. It's a little bit more complicated to finish, okay? Sit, roll, fish the heel. See how my hand is on the knee, right? I want this hand to be attached to this thigh so I can pull the knee inside. If this knee is out, it's gonna be loose, right guys? So I want you guys to try to fall with the knee inside and squeezing your thighs together. Okay, from here I bite the heel, right? I don't have a good angle yet, right? I like to, every time I'm trying to attack a heel hook, either inside or outside heel hook, my mind is, I want this heel to be on the ground, right? If it's floating, yes, we see many times like people like really reaping, and usually this guy taps more because of the break on the ankle. I'm not aiming a break on the ankle here. I want to succeed with the technique that I'm applying. So when I'm training, my mindset is very perfectionist, right? I don't want to apply a technique and know that the technique works because I went 100% on it, or because I used a lot of strength and I jammed on it and this guy tapped because it was so strong. No, I want this guy to know that there was no escaping. You know, I was perfectly adjusted. It was purely technique, and it was the perfect breaking mechanic, right? So yes, if I land on the position, and I go, and I crank it, this guy would tap. But look, my legs, you know, I didn't have a good mechanic. So for me, when I go back home and I watch my tape, I won the fight, I won the event, I don't care. For me, it's like, oh, I was loose. This guy, if he was a high-level black belt, he probably would have escaped, right? If I'm dealing with someone that understands what's happening, he would probably have escaped. Versus if I land on the position and it's really tight and I get the heel and this guy tries to escape and then I pass my foot to, I turn inside and then I finish, that gives me a little bit more a sense of accomplishment. I'm like, okay, what I trained at the gym worked at the competition, okay? So again, I arrive, Spider-Man grip, good posture, dealing with this, have options here, bother your friend, start going. That's the thing, look, if your partner has a low knee shield, guys, it's not gonna work. We're gonna smash this knee and pass with other stuff, right? Here. If the low knee shield is in place, you guys are gonna smash the knee shield. I'm talking about a high knee shield, which is eventually what's happening the most now. A lot of, not much people play low knee shield in NoGi, right? Usually they play more high knee shield. So I'm gonna stay here. Start walking, pop. Roll, drop, squeeze, the hips raise. And then like I said, you guys can start putting a 50-50. It's up to you guys to decide that. And lock your feet, make sure you lock your feet, because in one tournament, I won my division 4 submissions, like easy, under 20 seconds. I went to fight the open class and I was overconfident. I achieved this position, I was on the heel, I left my heel here. The guy went for my heel, I was like, tap, because he went like faster than me, right? And that happens, you know? So it's important. Another thing that I want you guys to leave the seminar with is, when you guys are playing leg locks, the first thing you guys should have concerns about is how to defend them, right? Because if I go here, my heel is exposed there, this guy goes for my heel, you know, and I feel that bite, instead of going 50-50 here and try to break it and he tries to break it, I'm gonna let this go and I'm gonna start trying to defend my heel, lock it, adjust it, and then I have a good position. Again, when there's 2 people attacking leg locks to each other, they call like a leg lock shout out, right? Like a battle. I don't like that. I don't like a battle, right? Because then it's like this guy can finish me at any time, right? We're both good. I don't want that for it to be an issue for me. I want to prevent any situation from happening. So again, when you guys land on the position, try to, as you're falling, already bite the heel, okay? The way that I like to bite the heel is with the blade of my arm, right? So I like to roll my elbow all the way, attach my elbow to my ribs, and I like to bite with this bone of my forearm here, okay? The moment I land here, I don't have a good angle. The foot is too sideways already, okay? So I like to kind of like adjust. After I get to this position, instead of lifting my hips equally, I like to turn my hips. So I like to do a little hip escape to the outside, so my outside leg, look, hovers his leg, right? So I don't like this as much as I like this, right? So my outside leg, squeezing his leg and turning his knee. See his knees on the outside? I want this knee to turn. Look what happens with the heel. This is the position that we are in, right? My legs were here, I'm biting. When you guys fall on it, I want you guys to try to achieve this position here. So I want you guys to use your body to try to get the leg from this position to that position without losing the squeeze and without losing the bite, okay? Squeeze and bite. I want you guys to try to change this to this, okay? So how we're gonna do this is by adjusting our body.